afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good, he'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
Settling in now, Jurickson Profar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Profar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting eighth can continue to stay hot. Yeah, eighth. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball looked at for a strike. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Another try at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Nimmo racing back to the track. Gone. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here's Chris Davis now.
The left fielder, number 2. Chris
As he takes a cold
Davis.
strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, a 1-2. Up and in. And this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Stephen Piscotty is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Striding in, Stephen Piscotty. Now here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Two balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No balls and one strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Laureano moving to his left. He's got it one away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Cano waits on the first pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Profar for one. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Digging in, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hundley in front. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. Into the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll work on
Number
keeping
22.
this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They're up 2-0. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand. And not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to center field. Laureano has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up for New York, J.D. Davis. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Jurickson Profar. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Yeah, and that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, you know, Dero, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 3-0. Stepping into the box, Dominic Smith. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Dominic Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Two and one. And it misses. 3-1 now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Two and 0 now. 3-0 now. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes
Batting
in the
ninth.
3rd inning alone.
The
So
pitcher.
you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
The pitcher, Jacob deGrom, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Smith at second. Rosario at first with no outs. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out. 2 on here with 1 man out. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. On the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. On the ground to the left side. Davis grabs it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher, number 3.
Standing in, Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 0-1 the count. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Laureano, just 24 years of age. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in now, Jeff McNeil. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind it early, 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Fouled off. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ramos has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1, still down 3-0. Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Mike Fiers. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Mike Fiers.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Jurickson Profar, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And that misses for ball 4.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman.
So striding forward now, Matt Chapman. A couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Profar leads off first with one away. And that's in there, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Nimmo. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for Oakland. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready for another chance? Dominic Smith. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
Davis.
And now pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air out to left. McNeil on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Juan Lagares is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Lagares.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's 1 for 5. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Set and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Justin Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Stepping up now, Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 3, Nick Hundley.
First offering on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Wilson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 3-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Mike Fiers, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, second base.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Hundley stands at second with 2 gone. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McNeil ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Oakland is on top in this one, 3-0. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. Swing and a liner. Foul. No hits to this point. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more is laid off of down and in.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one, as this is bounced foul. It's still 1-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The first baseman,
coming to the plate
22.
now, Dominic Smith. The bases are loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to put a dent in that 3-run deficit. First delivery to him on the way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Cano, the runner at third. Ramos on second. Conforto is over at first with 1 away. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Ryan Buchter takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Ryan Buchter.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A 1-0 delivery. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 3 and the Mets 1. Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Matt Olson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, forget about this one. Bob Bowie. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. His second home run of the game, and the A's open it up 4-1 now.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
The left fielder, number 2.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
3-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Stephen Piscotty, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go break.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-1 Oakland. Travis d'Arnaud will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
d'Arnaud.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
So stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. So far 2 for 3 in this one. from the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
No ball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. Hit to first. Olson scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Joaquin Soria enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
The batter, number 24.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. McNeil leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2 goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Here comes Davis. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Luis Avilan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Marcus Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Avilan, a former Dodger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in, Nick Hundley. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Backhanded. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. First and second here with nobody out. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Robbie Grossman will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Grossman.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show right after this. Blake Treinen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 39, Blake Treinen.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis as he puts it on the ground to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Fiers pitches well enough to get the W. Jacob deGrom racked up 12 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.